Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So, board exams are like this huge thing, right? Like everyone's always freaking out about them. Trust me, I've been there. Remember those late night study sessions, piles of textbooks, and that constant fear of the unknown? Yeah, not the most fun memories. But guess what? I managed to crack the code and scored above 90%. Today, I'm going to share with you the exact strategies I used, because sharing is caring, and I want you guys to totally rock those exams. English? English was a bit different from language. Here it wasn't just about grammar, but also about really understanding the text, you know? I made it a point to read all the chapters thoroughly, like multiple times. And I'm not talking about just skimming through the pages. I mean really understanding the themes, the characters, their motivations, everything. Highlighting important points and making my own notes really helped me remember the key details. And trust me, when you understand the text inside out, answering those tricky comprehension questions becomes a breeze. Of course, practice is key here too. I solved tons of previous year's papers to get a feel of the exam pattern and the types of questions asked. Plus, it helped me manage my time better during the actual exam. So yeah, deep reading, understanding the text, and practicing with past papers, that's how I rocked my English exam. Maths. Practice makes perfect. Alright, let's talk about maths. Now, maths is not everyone's cup of tea, but it was actually my favorite subject. Why? Because in maths, there's always a right answer, and I love that feeling of solving a problem and knowing that I nailed it. My strategy for maths was simple. Practice, practice, and more practice. I solved problems like it was my job. I had this big fat notebook where I'd write down every single formula and theorem. And I didn't just write them down, I made sure I understood how they worked, how to apply them, and what kind of problems they could solve. It was like having my own little maths encyclopedia. And you know what? The more I practiced, the more confident I became. So yeah, if you want to ace that maths exam, make friends with your textbook, solve every problem you can get your hands on, and don't be afraid to ask for help when you need it. Science. Bring on the experiments. Okay, science time. Now, science was all about understanding the why behind the what. Instead of just memorizing facts and figures, I tried to understand the concepts, like really get to the bottom of things. And you know what really helped? Diagrams. Whenever I learned about a new process or a concept, I would draw it out. It was like creating my own little science textbook, but with way more colors and doodles. Plus, our science teacher used to show us a lot of practical examples and experiments, which made everything so much more interesting and easier to understand. It was like magic, but with beakers and test tubes. So yeah, if you want to rock your science exam, ditch the rote learning and focus on understanding the concepts. Oh, and don't forget the diagrams. SST, time travel through notes. Last but not least, social science. Now, SST can seem like a lot of information overload, right? Dates, events, places, people. It's like trying to remember everything that ever happened. But I had a secret weapon, detailed notes. I'm talking about color-coded, mind-mapped, super organized notes that would make even a stationary addict drool. I would write down everything important in my own words, making connections between different events and concepts. It was like creating my own little history book, but way more fun and way less boring. And you know what else helped? Actually visualizing the events. I would close my eyes and imagine myself being there, witnessing history unfold. It made everything so much more real and memorable. So yeah, if you want to ace that SST exam, ditch the last-minute cramming and start making those detailed notes today. Trust me, your future self will thank you for it. And don't forget to include economics, geography, and political science in your notes. These subjects are just as important and can be tackled with the same strategy. And that's a wrap, guys. Those were my tried and tested strategies for scoring above 90% in my board exams. I hope you found them helpful. Remember, it's not about studying 24/7. It's about studying smart and being consistent. Take breaks, don't stress too much, and believe in yourself. You got this. If you have any doubts or need any more tips, just drop them in the comments below. I'm always here to help you guys out. And hey, if you like this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Share it with your friends who are also battling those board exams. And subscribe to my channel for more awesome content. Good luck with your exams, and I'll see you in the next one.